thought Breen was exceptionally good there.
Authentic, yeah. Like, I mean, that's how he feels, and he articulated very well. I mean, he says you're more articulate. I'm like,
no, I'm not so sure, buddy.
That was close.
No, because he was exceptional.
And it's a very strongly offered opinion, and as I said, he's lived it. I mean, he has walked in those shoes to a degree. He has. I mean, I'm sure at points in his life he's been in, I don't know, pubs, restaurants, wherever. People said, "You're playing for Ireland, but you're not Irish." You know, you see it now. You see like a load of responses to Kilbane or wherever. People say, "Well, you could have played for England if you wanted," as though it's that straightforward that someone's accent dictates their nationality. Because I mean, we're going to face questions. This is a broader topic, but in years to come, we're going to have people from sort of Nigerian, African communities in Ireland who maybe want to go and play for where they feel an affinity for, and we're going to eventually, and we're starting to, and we're going to experience all the layers through international football debate. Maybe we'll go into that a bit later on, but that's certainly
that's a good
there's
point.
Other angles to this.
To have been a fly on the wall when Gary Breen walks up to a McAteer and says, "Who did you support in '88?" I would have liked to have seen that.
Well, sure, I mean, Matt Holland sang "God Save the Queen" before a playoff final.
So, that's right.
It was on telly, so
Roy
don't worry
Keane was
about it.
watching, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely, yeah.
Kevin Kilbane's been on Virgin Media Sport this evening. I haven't heard this, so here's what Kev's been saying about Declan Rice.
It's something that I've said probably all the way along. I can't understand his decision to play for us in the first place. The line that jumps out at me immediately on it, I'm a proud Englishman. If you're a proud Englishman, you don't come and play for us, in my mind. You do not actually make yourself available. And it's been dragged on now for, 5-6 months or however long it's been since he decided against taking the call up for the Nations League. It was done then. It should have been. It was clear-cut in my mind. I personally wouldn't have picked him again after he made that decision to turn the call-up down because he'd had his head turned, it was done.
He clearly, if you were to believe these words, though, felt conflicted by it. He said he was a proud Englishman, but he also obviously, if you believe his statement, felt he was a proud Irishman as well. And therein lay the problem. Well,
I'm sure that the statement's been made for him, hasn't it? And he's had to proofread it before the statement's gone out. I'm sure that is the case. This is how this would normally work. I would have taken that line out if I was him within it. If he doesn't want to antagonise people any further just by that line alone. But yes, good luck to him. Fair enough. Good luck to him. I've got no issues with that at all. But the suggestion that Mick McCarthy should go and chase him, that Martin O'Neill should go and chase him, I don't buy that for 1 minute. You know, we might need to look at this rule again now. I think FIFA seriously have to look at this rule that you can play for one nation and then declare for another nation. I don't believe that any player should be able to do that. And this just makes a mockery of it. And I think it makes a mockery of our system as well, that we are actively going over to England, we're targeting players at junior football, knowing full well that they can make this decision if they go and progress to the system. It was different 10 or 15 years ago, we know that. It stinks in my mind how it's come about.